It's ritual. It's coming together once a month, ideally, sharing food, sharing drink, sharing thoughts, sharing each other. And that's a beautiful ritual that I think is really important in all of our life that we don't get in many ways outside of this.
We don't get into these conversations very much when we get to know people or in relationship. And in book club, I feel like we talk about things that we wouldn't otherwise talk about, and we get to know each other kind of more deeply. And I really love that. So it always feels very, very special to me.
Book club is a wonderful time just to take a bit of time out of our daily routines and hang out with good friends, discuss interesting literature and topics that wouldn't necessarily be touched upon in daily conversations. And it's great just to eat, drink, and be merry.
As I've gotten older, it's harder to make deep friendships with people, and this group has helped me deepen the relationships with people that I might not have chosen superficially. And this way, not only do I get to share the lives of the adults, I get to share the lives of you kids. And it's so gratifying to see all of you forming close-knit relationships to each other. So when we get together, to be able to hear how you've grown since 5th grade, how complex your thinking is getting, what you're thinking about, and to be able to have a little bit of influence on that feels like a very great honor, to be able to see the next generation forming.
We don't get a lot of multi-generations in our lives, and this feels like one of those opportunities where we can share a lot from our different perspectives.
Book club has influenced my existence because it has created a community that I very much enjoy, as it is a great thing to be able to discuss books with other people who are like-minded or even just have different opinions.
Right, and no one calls on us, so you just talk because it's interesting and you want to share ideas, which is very different from what we're usually made to do. It's a cool opportunity.
There's a community of people where there's safety in discussing ideas and individuals' opinions are respected. And it's interesting to me because we've gone through periods where there's been more rigorous debate about things. Sometimes we discuss something else that's happening in our lives versus the book. It's reflective of what's going on and different growth periods for people.
But reading a book is kind of like, it's often this very intimate experience that we have, with ourselves and with our thoughts and our feeling. It's kind of like being alone in your head in a way, and you're being exposed to someone else's world and their thoughts that they've created for you, and you have these very intimate reactions to it. And there's like a level of safety here and intimacy because we're sharing that. And that has something to do with books and reading books and the magic of that.
I'm in it because of the food.